Are you aware that nearly 70% of people feel stuck in their personal and professional lives due to limiting beliefs? Growth Catalyst, Continuous Evolution in Career and Life, aims to dismantle these mindset barriers by illuminating the transformative power of neuroplasticity, effective habit architecture, and the cultivation of resilient self-belief. This book, aligned with the core theme of the Brainpower Blueprint channel, offers a 9-chapter guide that serves as an actionable blueprint for change. I invite you to challenge every concept presented here in your daily life, envisioning your future self telling a story of newfound success. Remember, meaningful change begins the moment you turn the page. Growth Catalyst, Continuous Evolution in Career and Life, compiled and published by Brainpower Blueprint. Chapter 1. Ignite Your Inner Drive. Have you ever paused to consider what would change if you truly believed that every moment holds the potential for transformation? The power to change lies within your grasp. As we step into this chapter, let's acknowledge an intrinsic truth. Igniting your inner drive is not merely a desire. It is a necessity for anyone looking to cultivate a fulfilled and successful life. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in routine and let the days blend together, but nurturing the flame of motivation can turn even mundane moments into extraordinary opportunities for growth. Igniting your inner drive starts with a conscious decision to generate energy in the direction of your dreams. Research in the field of positive psychology supports the idea that passion and purpose can significantly enhance your overall well-being. By identifying what genuinely excites you, you are not only setting the stage for success, but also paving the way for lasting happiness. Reflect for a moment on your journey. Think about a time when you felt fundamentally energized. Perhaps it was when you accomplished something significant or explored a new interest. Recapturing that spark is essential. Envision this chapter as the ignition source that will fuel your journey toward personal transformation. Let's relate this to the concept of running a marathon. Picture yourself training for weeks, the enthusiasm pulsating through your veins as you step outside, ready to hit the pavement. There will be early mornings and countless miles, yet every step forward imbues you with a sense of purpose. The same vigor applies to igniting your inner drive in everyday life. Think about how you can structure daily disciplines that reflect your goals. It might be picking up a new book on a topic you've always wanted to explore, or engaging in conversations that inspire you. These small, intentional actions accumulate and bring you closer to an inner landscape teeming with motivation. As a relatable anecdote, consider Jane, a colleague who once felt lost in her corporate job. She consistently daydreamed of starting her own boutique, but felt rooted by self-doubt and fear. It wasn't until she decided to intentionally infuse her day with elements that excited her, like researching fashion trends and sketching designs, that she began to experience a shift in her mindset. With every sketch, her emotion ignited a belief that her dreams were not only possible, but actually achievable. Ultimately, it's not just about a dream. It's about fueling that desire with meaningful actions to sustain your motivation. Every endeavor starts with that exhilarating inner moment of recognition. The aha moment, when you realize that your dreams and goals are not just distant destinations, but achievable milestones. This clarity encourages a proactive mindset, urging you to take the leap toward activating your potential. As you immerse yourself in the pages that follow, remember this crucial reality. The energy you bring to your aspirations sets the tone for their realization. So, as we engage with these concepts, let's harness your inner drive as the dynamic force that propels you toward an elevated and empowered version of yourself. Change is both possible and inevitable if you dare to fan the flames of your passion. Start by centering your thoughts on your desires. What has sparked your interest lately? What dreams have you quietly shelved? Unearth these aspirations with intention, declaring them as your pathway to liberation. Once your goals are illuminated, cultivate a habit of daily inspiration through enjoyable rituals. Whether it's reading a few pages of motivating books, journaling about your thoughts, or engaging in conversations that reignite your passion. Finally, surround yourself with positive influences, whether they're supportive friends, mentors, or inspiring online communities. As you create this empowered environment, Watch your inner fire grow brighter with every passing moment. As you embark on this journey of self-discovery, let's breathe new life into the concept of setting intentions. Intentions steer our actions and shape the trajectory of our lives. Rather than binding yourself with rigid goals, declare intentions that serve as guiding lights. For example, instead of aiming to be a successful entrepreneur, an intention such as, "I am open to opportunities that align with my passions," allows flexibility while still propelling you toward success. This subtle shift in mindset can create more space for unexpected pathways to unfold. At this juncture, let's reframe procrastination into patient anticipation. Often we get trapped in cycles of doubt and delay, leading us to question our abilities. Think of a moment when excitement met uncertainty, perhaps waiting for a much-anticipated concert. That build-up, that energy before the experience, holds intrinsic value. Similarly, when you start seeking opportunities, realize that the pauses, those moments of anticipation, actually allow your desire to grow and crystallize. Embrace this space, knowing it's fertile ground for ideas to blossom and your drive to crystallize. Visualize your aspirations as seeds meeting nurturing, rather than hard deadlines pressing on you. In nurturing these aspects of yourself, let's consider the practicality of amplifying positivity in your daily routines. From crafting morning rituals that align with your intentions, to dedicating brief moments during the day to breathe and reflect, these practices can significantly heighten your motivation. Taking a mindful moment to pause and recalibrate can remarkably enhance your focus and enthusiasm for tackling specific tasks. Moreover, acknowledge the immense power of small victories. When you take steps, however minor they may seem, to advance toward your dreams, celebrate them freely. Each small achievement is a cornerstone that builds confidence and fuels your drive. Remind yourself that this journey is not solely about the destination, but about recognizing each moment of progress and appreciating the experience as a whole. A small action today can yield transformative results tomorrow, and the joy lies in the acknowledgement of the growth you are already experiencing. The essential element of this journey is recognizing that nobody can ignite your inner drive but you. Embrace the unique aspects of your journey without comparison. You have the potential to sculpt an inspiring narrative that reflects your deepest aspirations and values, and it starts with the commitment to fan those flames of motivation. Imagine your future self, competent, influenced by passion, full of enthusiasm, narrating a success story waiting to unfold. Each step you take in this direction not only propels you forward, but inspires those around you to embark on their journeys as well. You hold the key to your transformation. It all begins with recognizing the beautiful possibilities that exist within and surrounding you. The time to ignite your inner drive is now. Meet Alex, a graphic designer who felt stifled in his job and yearned to create more impactful work. One day, he stumbled upon an online course about innovative design techniques. Despite initially doubting his skills, he decided to embrace a growth mindset and enrolled. Each day, he dedicated time to practice what he learned, facing setbacks with resilience. When he received critical feedback from peers, rather than feeling discouraged, he viewed it as an opportunity to improve. With consistent effort and a willingness to adapt, Alex developed a portfolio that reflected his newfound creativity. Eventually, he landed a project with a well-known brand, showcasing how embracing a growth mindset can transform obstacles into stepping stones for success. How might you identify a specific goal that has been simmering in the background of your mind, waiting for your attention? Consider what excites you about this goal and the steps you could take to move it from idea to action. How might you reframe a recent setback you've encountered as a valuable learning experience instead of a roadblock? Reflect on the insights that arose from this setback and how they could guide you in your future pursuits. How might you incorporate daily practices that nurture your growth mindset, such as journaling about your progress or seeking feedback from trusted peers? Explore how these habits could shape your perspective and drive your motivation moving forward. As you step away from this chapter, remember that igniting your inner drive is not just about motivation. It's about creating a blueprint for transformation that redefines your life. Embrace each day as an opportunity to rewire your mindset and fan the flames of your passions, recognizing that every action, no matter how small, contributes to your ultimate success story. The journey of growth requires intention and commitment, and it begins with believing in your capacity to evolve. As we transition to the next chapter, prepare to explore how to break through mental limits and shatter the barriers that have held you back. Your mind is a powerful tool, and together, we will unlock its vast potential. If you find these insights enriching, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, where we continue to explore these transformative concepts and inspire each other toward greatness. Your journey is just beginning, and the best is yet to come. Chapter 2: Break Through Mental Limits. What if the only thing standing between you and your greatest achievements is the story you tell yourself? Breaking through mental limits is a vital step in your journey of growth, as it empowers you to dismantle the invisible barriers that have long held you back. It's common to harbor doubts and negative beliefs about your abilities, but the first step in overcoming these limitations is acknowledging their presence. This chapter invites you to recognize that every limitation is not an insurmountable wall, but rather an obstacle you can learn to navigate, helping you unlock the full potential of your life. Let's consider how essential it is to shift our mindset when faced with challenges. Research indicates that individuals with a growth mindset, those who view failures as opportunities, experience greater success in various domains of life. Just imagine if you reframed every setback as a stepping stone. Suddenly, your perspective alters from feeling defeated to recognizing the potential for growth inherent in each experience. By cultivating this transformative mindset, you not only build resilience, but also position yourself to thrive amidst adversity. Reflecting on my friend Sam's journey perfectly exemplifies this concept. Sam had always been passionate about writing, but felt restricted by the belief that he wasn't talented enough to share his work. After years of putting off his dream, he finally decided to join a local writers group. Initially, he entered the space filled with trepidation, convinced that everyone else had superior skills. However, during the very first meeting, Sam discovered that his vulnerabilities were shared by many others in that room. As he bravely shared snippets of his writing, he was met with encouragement and genuine suggestions for improvement rather than harsh criticism. This experience shifted his outlook, allowing him to see that his insecurities were simply stepping stones on his path to becoming a better writer. With each session, he learned to trust his voice and remove the mental limits that had long stifled him. By embracing the narratives we tell ourselves, we can break down the walls holding us back and step into our greatness. Redefining failure as a key part of the learning journey not only elevates our confidence, but also fosters a healthier relationship with success. Remember, every trailblazer you admire has encountered setbacks. What sets them apart is their determination to persist despite these challenges. While it may feel daunting at first to confront your mental barriers, you can retain a sense of hope and empowerment as you begin to unearth the incredible strength that lies within you. As you soak in these insights, it's crucial to hold on to the empowering belief that your mind does not have to dictate your path. Consider the possibilities that arise when you actively challenge those limiting beliefs. With every mentally enforced barrier you dismantle, you open the door to remarkable opportunities, allowing your inner potential to flourish. Embracing this journey means committing to a mindset that recognizes growth in every challenge. As we unfold further in this chapter, the tools and strategies to conquer these mental limits will be within your grasp, paving the way for empowered, fulfilling transformation. Identify your limiting beliefs and write them down, acknowledging their impact on your mindset. Challenge these beliefs by examining the evidence against them, asking yourself if they really hold true. Finally, replace them with empowered affirmations that reinforce your capabilities, inviting growth into your life. As you make this shift, envision how your life could transform by dismantling the walls you've built. The process begins with recognizing that these mental limits are often self-imposed, serving as protective barriers, but ultimately restricting growth and potential. Foster a keen awareness of these thoughts as they arise. Learning to observe them without judgment will help you uncover patterns you may not have noticed before. Gradually, this awareness will create space for new possibilities. Let's take the example of Sophia, an aspiring musician who grappled with the fear that she lacked the technical skills to perform publicly. For years, she played in the confines of her room, terrified that others would judge her ability. One day, upon hearing about an open mic night at a local cafe, she felt a flicker of excitement and fear collide within her. Instead of succumbing to the voice of self-doubt, Sophia took the first step by writing down her limiting beliefs. She realized that pessimistic thoughts of inadequacy could be transformed into affirmations of her talent and dedication to improvement. By repeatedly reminding herself of the late nights spent honing her craft, she began to replace doubt with acknowledgement of her perseverance. Encouraged, Sophia decided to perform that night at the cafe. With trembling hands, but solid resolve, she stepped onto the stage, her heart racing. The moment she strummed her first chord, something remarkable happened. Her anxiety turned into exhilarating energy. The supportive audience, filled with fellow dreamers, cheered her on, driving her to embrace her talent fully. After her performance, she was met with applause and newfound connections with fellow musicians who admired her courage. That night completely shifted Sophia's perspective. It transformed what once felt daunting into an empowering experience that reminded her of the rich possibilities waiting beyond her perceived limitations. This is the essence of breaking through mental barriers. Each time you confront a limiting belief head-on, you transform your mindset and redefine what you see as possible. Think of your comfort zone as a tight cocoon, uncomfortable yet familiar. But taking initiative to break free allows the vibrant potential within you to emerge. Embrace this discomfort, as it typically signals an opportunity for growth. Whenever you feel like retreating back into that secure space, remind yourself that true growth occurs when you challenge yourself and push through barriers. As we continue this exploration together, keep in mind that your mental limits do not denote your worth or potential. Instead, they serve as markers on your personal map through the landscape of self-discovery and growth. Remember, every time you dismantle a limiting belief, you create more space for opportunities to flourish, inviting your aspirations to expand and deepen. Embrace this journey to unlock your capabilities and engage productively with the world around you. Possibilities are awaiting just beyond those perceived boundaries, and it's time to grab hold of them with courage and conviction. Consider Maya, a young woman working as a software engineer. Early in her career, she struggled with coding challenges, often feeling overwhelmed when faced with complex problems. Instead of allowing self-doubt to paralyze her, Maya adopted a growth mindset. She started viewing each coding obstacle as a chance to learn and grow rather than a reflection of her abilities. By dedicating time to online courses and seeking mentorship from experienced colleagues, Maya transformed her weaknesses into strengths. One day, she encountered a seemingly insurmountable bug in a project, but instead of giving up, she collaborated with her team and used her newfound skills to solve it. This experience not only boosted her confidence, but also earned her recognition as a valuable resource in her workplace. How might you identify a limiting belief that has been holding you back, and what steps can you take to challenge it? Reflect on how questioning this belief could open new pathways for growth in your life. How might you approach a recent failure as an opportunity for learning rather than a setback? Consider the lessons you can extract from that experience and how they can guide your next steps. How might you strengthen your growth mindset by incorporating daily practices or affirmations that reinforce your abilities? Explore ways to integrate positive self-talk or goal setting into your routine to foster resilience moving forward. As we draw this chapter to a close, remember that breaking through your mental limits is the first step toward rewiring your mind for success and unleashing your true potential. Embrace each challenge as a chance to ignite your growth mindset further and discover the extraordinary capabilities that lie within. The journey to personal empowerment does not end here. In our next chapter, we will explore how to build growth-oriented habits that serve as the foundation for your continued evolution. These transformative practices will help sustain the momentum you've generated and set you on a clear path to fulfilling your aspirations. If you're finding value in our exploration together, be sure to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, where we will dive deeper into these concepts and continue crafting a life driven by purpose and passion. Your future self is waiting for you to take that next step toward greatness. Chapter 3. Build growth-oriented habits. Have you ever wondered how small, consistent actions can lead to transformative change in your life? Building growth-oriented habits is the key to creating a foundation for lasting success, allowing you to evolve and flourish in a way that feels both meaningful and impactful. Habits are the building blocks of our daily lives, shaping our behaviors and influencing our outcomes. When we focus on nurturing positive habits, we are taking deliberate steps toward cultivating a future that aligns with our true aspirations. As we delve into the essence of building growth-oriented habits, it's crucial to recognize that transformation doesn't occur overnight. Research indicates that the brain can rewire itself significantly with consistent practice, allowing new habits to take root and flourish. This phenomenon is rooted in neuroscience, revealing that forming new habits can strengthen the neural pathways connected to behaviors we choose to reinforce regularly. When you expose yourself to new actions and thoughts repeatedly, you lay down these new pathways over time, creating a framework for lasting change. Consider the journey of Leo, an accountant who struggled to balance his hectic work life with personal ambitions. One day, feeling overwhelmed by the endless rush, he decided it was time to reevaluate and reclaim control over his time. Leo envisioned an adventurous life filled with creative projects he had always dreamed of pursuing, but he didn't know where to start. Instead of attempting to overhaul his routine all at once, he began by integrating small, tangible habits that aligned with his goals. Each morning, Leo dedicated just 15 minutes to working on a passion project, gradually transforming that small commitment into a productive routine. Over the weeks, Leo discovered that committing a brief but consistent block of time to his passions gave him a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction that transcended his mundane work life. As he fostered this new habit, he found himself looking forward to those moments each day, a nurturing ritual that sparked his creativity and increased his enthusiasm. Soon, those 15 minutes evolved into 30 and then an hour, showcasing the extraordinary effect of embedding such growth-oriented habits into his daily existence. Ultimately, Leo's story is a testament to how powerful the commitment to small, positive actions can be. While the initial steps were modest, they led him closer to a life filled with the adventures and creativity he had always longed for. As we progress in this chapter, it's vital to highlight that growth-oriented habits are not merely tasks to check off. They represent the intentional choices we make that elevate our lives. Every time you engage in a behavior that promotes learning or development, you actively reinforce your identity as someone who grows and evolves. No longer are you confined by circumstances. Instead, you are the architect of your future, cultivating the skills and attributes needed to reach your goals. Embrace this transformative process, knowing that each moment spent nurturing these habits paves the way for more profound, meaningful change in your life. With each deliberate action you take, no matter how small, you are igniting the potential for extraordinary evolution. Identify the habits you wish to cultivate by reflecting on the areas in your life where you want to grow. Start small by choosing 1 or 2 habits that resonate with you, ensuring they are manageable and meaningful. Finally, commit to consistency by integrating these new habits into your daily routine, allowing them to become an automatic part of your life. As you embark on this journey of habit building, recognize that the path may not always be smooth. Embrace setbacks as opportunities for understanding rather than reasons to feel discouraged. When a day doesn't go as planned, remind yourself that growth is not linear. It's essential to approach this journey with a mindset of curiosity, asking yourself what you can learn from each experience. By treating every stumble as data rather than failure, you empower yourself to pivot and adjust your approach. Each time you rise after a setback, you not only reinforce your commitment, but also strengthen your resilience and ability to adapt. Let's consider the example of Nora, who decided to improve her physical health by committing to a daily workout routine. At first, she was eager and motivated, But as weeks progressed, juggling work and life's commitments made it increasingly challenging to keep up her new habit. Initially, she felt frustrated and disheartened by missed workouts. But instead of abandoning her goal, Nora chose to reflect on her experience. She identified specific obstacles that hindered her progress, such as a demanding work schedule. Armed with this reflection, she pivoted her strategy by integrating shorter, more flexible workout options throughout her day. Whether it was a quick morning yoga session or a brisk walk during lunch, she discovered that moving her body for even small amounts of time kept her spirit alive and her energy high. Nora's journey exemplifies the critical nature of adaptability in building habits that resonate with your aspirations. By remaining open to change and understanding that commitments can morph, you can sustain momentum despite life's unpredictability. Each adjustment only brings you closer to your goals, while ensuring that your journey remains aligned with what genuinely serves you. Moreover, as her habits transformed, so did Nora's mindset. Instead of fearing disappointment, she learned to celebrate her efforts and the progress she made day by day. As you embrace the phase of cultivating growth-oriented habits in your life, hold a firm belief in the cumulative power of daily actions. Understand that even the tiniest shifts can lead to monumental transformations over time. Greatness is not always about grand gestures, but rather the continuous commitment to show up for yourself, day after day, in little, meaningful ways. Every time you invest in your growth, you are reinforcing a resilient disposition that fosters positive change. Know that you are on an exciting journey. Every moment is an evolution waiting to unfold. In the grand tapestry of personal development, your habits are the threads that weave together to create the fabric of your character and future achievements. As you move forward from this chapter, carry the understanding that building growth-oriented habits is an empowering practice of self-discovery, proxy to becoming the very person you aspire to be. Embrace this moment and recognize that with determination and intention, you hold the keys to constructing the life you envision. The world is filled with possibilities waiting for you to step into your empowered path and embrace your transformation. Take a look at Jamie, a high school student who struggled with math. Instead of accepting her initial difficulties as a definitive sign of failure, Jamie adopted a growth mindset. She began seeking help from her teacher and joined a study group with classmates. Rather than just memorizing formulas, she focused on understanding the underlying concepts, tackling practice problems with curiosity and persistence. When she made mistakes on tests, instead of feeling defeated, Jamie viewed them as valuable lessons, honing her skills further. Over time, her grades began to improve, reflecting her dedicated effort. Ultimately, Jamie's journey transformed her view of challenges from something daunting into exciting opportunities for growth, showcasing the incredible power of a growth mindset. How might you identify a specific habit you would like to cultivate that aligns with your personal goals and aspirations? Reflect on how this habit can enhance not only your daily activities, but also your long-term vision. How might you approach setbacks in your habit-building journey with curiosity and resilience rather than frustration? Consider the learning opportunities that failures present and how you can use them to adjust your strategies moving forward. How might you celebrate your small victories as you integrate new habits into your routine? Explore ways to genuinely acknowledge your efforts, reinforcing a positive mindset that encourages continued growth and motivation. As we wrap up this chapter, remember that building growth-oriented habits is your blueprint for success and personal evolution, allowing you to rewire your daily life for greater achievement. Each small action you take serves as a step toward igniting your potential and creating lasting change. In our next chapter, we will explore the art of mastering self-awareness daily, equipping you with the tools to understand yourself more deeply and navigate the complexities of life with clarity. If you've enjoyed this journey so far, be sure to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, where we dive deeper into these concepts. Embrace the possibilities ahead. Your transformative journey is just beginning. Chapter 4: Master Self-Awareness. Daily, have you ever stopped to ask yourself whether the life you're living truly reflects who you want to be? Mastering self-awareness is the gateway to profound personal transformation, enabling you to understand your thoughts, feelings, and motivations on a deeper level. This journey of self-discovery not only illuminates the choices you make, but also empowers you to live authentically and intentionally, breaking free from the automatic patterns that may have dictated your behavior in the past. As we explore the essence of self-awareness, it's vital to consider its multifaceted nature. This process goes beyond simply understanding your emotions. It involves recognizing your triggers, values, strengths, and areas for growth. Research indicates that increased self-awareness leads to greater emotional intelligence and improved decision-making skills. By tuning into your internal landscape, you can cultivate mindfulness and gain clarity on what truly matters to you. Just imagine how transformative it could be to navigate life with heightened awareness of your own reactions and motivations. Reflecting on the experience of Oliver, a marketing executive who often felt overwhelmed by work pressures, offers valuable insights into the power of self-awareness. Oliver found himself caught in a cycle of stress and frustration, responding to challenges with knee-jerk reactions rather than thoughtful consideration. One day, realizing the toll it was taking on his relationships and health, he sought advice from a mentor who suggested maintaining a daily journal for self-reflection. Committing to this practice, Oliver began to document his thoughts and feelings, exploring not only the events of his day, but also his reactions to them, and the underlying emotions driving those responses. As the weeks passed, he discovered patterns in his behavior that he had never noticed before. For instance, he recognized that he often reacted defensively in meetings due to his fear of criticism. By acknowledging this link, Oliver was able to reframe his mindset. Rather than viewing feedback as a personal attack, he began to embrace it as an opportunity for growth. This shift transformed his interactions, leading to more constructive dialogues with colleagues and an overall sense of empowerment amidst workplace challenges. Embracing self-awareness is a journey, not a destination. Each reflection offers you unique insights that contribute to your roadmap toward personal development. As you dedicate time to understand yourself better, you cultivate the ability to respond to situations with intention rather than reaction, ultimately leading you toward a more fulfilling and authentic life. Consider the small moments each day when you can pause to check in with yourself. What emotions are surfacing? What thoughts are prompting those emotions? Creating this space for introspection enables you to integrate self-awareness into your daily routine, effectively guiding your choices and actions. As you continue on this path, remember that mastering self-awareness daily is fundamental to unleashing your potential and living a life aligned with your core values. Becoming attuned to your inner world not only deepens your understanding of yourself, but also enhances your capacity to connect meaningfully with others. Choose to embark on this enlightening journey and embrace the transformative power of self-awareness as it illuminates the way forward. Identify moments of emotional reaction throughout your day, paying attention to what triggers strong feelings. Reflect on these emotions and the thoughts that accompany them, allowing yourself to understand their origins. Finally, practice mindfulness techniques to cultivate a deeper connection with your inner self, fostering a sense of clarity and understanding. Embracing self-awareness involves creating consistent habits that support this inner reflection. Engaging in routines like meditation or journaling can tremendously enhance your ability to connect with your thoughts and feelings. When you dedicate time to sit quietly and reflect on your day, you not only unwind from life's chaos, but also cultivate an opportunity to observe the unfolding of your emotional landscape. This practice provides a safe space for insights to emerge, allowing you to better navigate your responses in various situations. Consider how Tommy, a high school teacher, utilized self-awareness to refine his teaching style. Initially, he struggled with classroom management and often felt frustrated when lessons didn't resonate with his students. After attending a workshop on emotional intelligence, he was inspired to implement a self-reflection practice. Tommy began to spend a few minutes at the end of each day writing about his emotions regarding various classroom interactions. Was he anxious during challenging discussions? Did he feel excited when students engaged? As he reviewed these reflections regularly, Tommy noticed patterns that he hadn't recognized before. He realized that his anxiety often stemmed from his expectation of perfection in lesson delivery. Recognizing this fact, Tommy shifted his focus. Instead of viewing his lessons as a performance to be perfected, he embraced a mindset of exploration, understanding that learning is an imperfect and dynamic process. This revelation had a remarkable impact on his teaching approach. He started inviting student input and feedback, fostering an environment where both he and his students could learn together. As a result, his classroom became a vibrant space for inquiry, increasing engagement and collaboration among students. As you navigate your self-awareness journey, remember that setbacks and the discomfort of introspection are natural parts of the process. Each moment of discomfort is an opportunity to learn more about yourself. Lean into these feelings without judgment. Use them as a foundation to unveil deeper insights that guide your growth. When you find moments of difficulty during this exploration, remind yourself that vulnerability is a strength. By allowing yourself to face uncertainties, you are fortifying your resolve and building resilience. Additionally, it can be valuable to seek feedback from trusted friends or mentors as part of your self-awareness practice. Others often provide perspectives that reveal blind spots you may not have noticed. A supportive friend can highlight your strengths and provide constructive feedback, enhancing your understanding of how you come across to others. This collaborative approach can elevate your process of self-discovery, ensuring that the journey isn't a solitary endeavor. Ultimately, mastering self-awareness is about committing to a life of continuous introspection and engagement with your inner world. This ongoing practice will help you nurture deeper relationships, expand your emotional intelligence, and navigate life's challenges with greater ease and confidence. As you take strides toward greater self-awareness, declare a commitment to honoring your emotions and trusting in this process. Through understanding, you will reap the rewards of profound personal growth and fulfillment. The more attuned you become to your inner self, the clearer your path will grow in becoming the person you aspire to be. Your journey towards self-awareness not only enriches your own life, but also enhances your connections with others, creating a ripple effect of understanding and empathy. Take a look at Lisa, a budding entrepreneur who faced financial struggles when launching her online boutique. Initially overwhelmed by setbacks, she decided to adopt a growth mindset. Instead of giving in to frustration, Lisa viewed each obstacle as an opportunity to learn. When one marketing campaign failed to bring in sales, she eagerly sought feedback and researched new strategies. By experimenting with social media content and engaging her audience through polls and interactive posts, she gradually discovered what resonated with her customers. After several months of testing and refining her approach, her boutique gained traction, and sales began to climb. Lisa's journey shows how embracing a growth mindset can transform challenges into stepping stones toward success. How might you acknowledge an emotional reaction you experienced recently? And what insights can you draw from it to enhance your self-awareness moving forward? Reflect on the context of that reaction and how it may inform your choices. How might you incorporate a daily reflection practice into your routine to deepen your understanding of your thoughts and feelings? Consider how dedicating even a few minutes a day can lead to meaningful insights about your patterns and motivations. How might you seek feedback from a trusted friend or mentor to gain an outside perspective on your behaviors and emotional responses? Explore what questions you could ask them that would foster constructive conversations about your journey toward greater self-awareness. As we conclude this chapter, remember that mastering self-awareness is the cornerstone of personal growth, empowering you to rewire your mindset and ignite lasting change. By paying attention to your thoughts and emotions, you are crafting a blueprint for a more authentic and fulfilling life. In our next chapter, we will delve into cultivating resilience and grit, equipping you with essential tools to persevere through life's challenges and emerge stronger than ever. If you find these insights valuable on your journey, be sure to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, where we continue to explore transformative concepts that can help you thrive. Your adventure towards self-discovery and empowerment is just beginning, and the possibilities ahead are truly limitless. Chapter 5: Cultivate Resilience and Grit. Have you ever wondered how some people seem to bounce back from adversity while others become paralyzed by life's challenges? Cultivating resilience and grit is essential for navigating the ups and downs that life inevitably throws our way. Resilience refers to our ability to recover from setbacks, overcoming obstacles that may deter us from our goals. Grit, on the other hand, encompasses the passion and perseverance that propel us forward, even in the face of difficulty. Together, these qualities form a powerful toolkit for anyone seeking to thrive in an unpredictable world. Building resilience and grit requires cultivating a mindset that values persistence and adaptability. Research from psychologist Angela Duckworth emphasizes the profound impact of grit on achievement, suggesting that sustained effort often outperforms talent alone. Her studies reveal that individuals who are passionate and driven are more likely to succeed over time. This insight encourages us to lean into our challenges, recognizing that perseverance is a critical driver of personal growth. When we elevate the importance of resilience, we gain the capability to view obstacles as opportunities for learning rather than roadblocks to our dreams. Consider the journey of Mark, a dedicated athlete who faced a major setback when he injured his knee right before an important competition. Initially, he felt crushed and fearful about his future in sports. However, instead of allowing despair to take hold, Mark decided to focus on his rehabilitation. He embraced physical therapy with determination and even attended extra sessions to accelerate his recovery, demonstrating an unwavering commitment to his goal. Although the journey was filled with difficult days and moments of doubt, Mark approached each challenge with the mindset that he could emerge stronger than before. By confronting adversity head-on, he not only rebuilt his physical strength, but also reaffirmed his passion for the sport, igniting a deeper sense of resolve within himself. As Mark learned, cultivating resilience requires having a clear sense of purpose. When you know what you are fighting for, your motivation becomes a driving force that pushes you through the toughest times. Life will undoubtedly present trials that test your spirit and resolve, but each setback is a chance to fortify your inner strength. The keys to resilience include embracing flexibility, maintaining a sense of humor, and leaning into your support network during challenging times. These strategies transform obstacles into stepping stones toward your aspirations, allowing you to rise above difficulties with newfound confidence and tenacity. Ultimately, resilience and grit can be developed through intentional practice. It involves creating a mindset that welcomes challenges, fostering the belief that you can learn from every situation. Each time you confront adversity, you are not only building character, but also strengthening your ability to weather future storms. Embrace the notion that setbacks are not definitive endings, but rather part of the rich tapestry of your journey. Allow yourself to feel the discomfort, learn from it, and use it to propel you toward greater achievements in the future. By cultivating resilience and grit, you are crafting a powerful narrative, inviting growth, and empowering yourself to face whatever lies ahead. Identify the challenges you face and reflect on how they have shaped your journey thus far. Embrace the discomfort by acknowledging your feelings, understanding that it's a natural part of growth. Finally, set actionable goals that cultivate resilience by creating positive responses to adversity, turning struggles into stepping stones. As you embrace the process of building resilience and grit, it's critical to remain patient with yourself. Growth doesn't happen overnight. Rather, it's an ongoing journey that requires nurturing and practice. Each step you take, however small, contributes to a more profound mastery of these essential qualities. Begin to view challenges as training grounds for resilience. Every obstacle presents an opportunity to gain strength and insight. Embracing this perspective fosters a deeper understanding that your character is formed, not in moments of comfort, but in times when you are challenged to rise above your circumstances. Consider Maria, a small business owner who faced a significant dip in sales during an unexpected economic downturn. Instead of feeling defeated or helpless, Maria decided to innovate and diversify her offerings. She sought feedback from loyal customers and realized they were eager for virtual workshops that aligned with her products. With determination, she pivoted her business model to include online courses, leveraging her expertise to create valuable resources for her audience. Although the transition came with its own set of difficulties, Maria approached each new hurdle with curiosity and a willingness to learn, demonstrating remarkable resilience. Throughout this process, Maria transformed her fear into fuel, igniting her passion for both her craft and the communities she served. By focusing on solutions rather than obstacles, she not only weathered the storm, but also emerged from it with a revitalized business and a deeper connection to her clientele. This experience illustrates the power of resilience and grit, proving that with determination and adaptability, you can create your own pathway to success, even in the face of adversity. Your personal narrative regarding resilience is waiting to be written. Rather than recoiling from challenges, embrace them and develop a mindset that anticipates the lessons they bring. The journey of resilience requires practice, allowing you to develop coping mechanisms that empower you in times of stress. Simple actions like maintaining a gratitude journal or seeking support from friends can amplify your resilience and help you stay grounded, reminding you of your progress even when things feel uncertain. Every person faces hardship, but not everyone transforms those experiences into growth. The resilience you build becomes the bedrock upon which you construct your future endeavors. By sowing the seeds of grit and perseverance, now, you are laying the groundwork for a life brimming with possibility. Each setback is but a chapter in your story. How you respond will drive your ultimate narrative. Welcome the challenges, honor your emotions, and forge ahead with determination. The strength you cultivate will serve you throughout your journey, equipping you to tackle whatever life brings with confidence and grace. In the landscape of personal development, resilience becomes one of your most trusted companions, guiding you toward the life you envision and empowering you to embrace every challenge with open arms. Your story of resilience is yours to craft. Make it a remarkable tale of triumph and growth. Meet Jason, a software developer who faced a steep learning curve when his company transitioned to a new programming language. Initially, he felt overwhelmed and doubted his ability to keep up. Rather than succumbing to fear, Jason adopted a growth mindset and viewed this challenge as an opportunity to expand his skills. He dedicated extra hours to online courses, sought help from peers, and actively participated in coding workshops. With each small triumph, his confidence grew, transforming frustration into fuel for improvement. After a few months of diligent effort, Jason not only became proficient in the new language, but also led team projects, showcasing how embracing a growth mindset can turn obstacles into pathways for success. How might you identify a recent challenge you faced and reflect on how your response shaped your growth? Consider what you learned from that experience and how it can inform your future actions. How might you develop a plan to cultivate a growth mindset in your daily life? Think about specific habits or practices you can adopt that encourage learning, resilience, and adaptability in the face of setbacks. How might you support yourself during difficult times by leveraging your connections and resources? Explore how reaching out to friends, mentors, or support networks can enhance your resilience and provide valuable perspectives on overcoming obstacles. As we conclude this chapter, remember that cultivating resilience and grit empowers you to rewire your mindset, enabling you to face life's challenges with renewed strength and determination. Each time you embrace a setback as a stepping stone, you're igniting your capacity for growth and building an unshakable foundation for your future. In our next chapter, we will delve into elevating your emotional intelligence, exploring the vital skills that enhance your relationships and decision-making abilities. If you're finding these insights valuable on your journey, be sure to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, for more transformative concepts that inspire courage and resilience. Together, we'll continue crafting the life you envision and unlocking the potential within you. Chapter 6. Elevate your emotional intelligence. Have you ever noticed how some people navigate social situations with ease, while others struggle to connect? Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions while also empathizing with the feelings of others. This transformative skill can be a game changer, as it lays the foundation for stronger relationships and more effective communication. Elevating your emotional intelligence will not only enhance your interactions, but also empower you to respond thoughtfully and authentically in various situations, ultimately leading to personal and professional success. Understanding and developing emotional intelligence involves becoming attuned to your own emotional landscape. It encourages self-awareness, enabling you to recognize your emotions and comprehend how they influence your thoughts and actions. Research indicates that individuals with high emotional intelligence tend to excel in their careers, exhibit strong leadership qualities, and form deeper connections in their personal lives. When you nurture your emotional insights, you empower yourself to engage with others more authentically, fostering healthier and more meaningful connections. Consider the story of Sarah, a project manager who initially struggled to maintain harmony within her team. While her technical skills were impeccable, she often overlooked the emotional needs of her coworkers, leading to misunderstandings and frustration among the team members. After reflecting on her communication style, Sarah recognized that improving her emotional intelligence could enhance her effectiveness as a leader. She sought resources on empathy and active listening, incorporating these skills into her daily interactions. By approaching conversations with intention, she began to create a more inclusive atmosphere. In one memorable team meeting, Sarah noticed that two of her colleagues were visibly upset over an upcoming deadline. Rather than pressing forward with her agenda, she paused and asked for their perspective, creating a safe space for them to express their feelings. This simple gesture of empathy transformed the dynamic of the discussion, allowing everyone to collaborate more effectively. By tuning into her team's emotional state, Sarah not only cleared the air, but also built trust and openness that empowered her colleagues to speak up in the future. As Sarah elevated her emotional intelligence, she witnessed an incredible shift in team morale and productivity, demonstrating how powerful these skills can be in driving both personal and collective success. Ultimately, elevating your emotional intelligence is a continuous journey of discovery and growth. As you cultivate self-awareness, empathy, and emotional regulation, you'll gain insights that enrich your relationships while aligning your communication with your values. Each interaction becomes an opportunity for connection, allowing you to navigate complex social situations more gracefully. Embrace the notion that enhancing your emotional intelligence can lead to profound changes in how you relate to yourself and others. Recognize that the path to higher emotional intelligence requires ongoing introspection and practice. As you immerse yourself in this transformative process, know that every step you take allows you to deepen your understanding of your feelings and the emotions of those around you. With each thoughtful exchange, you are not just practicing empathy, you are laying the groundwork for a more supportive and connected life. Emotional intelligence is not an endpoint. It is a lifelong commitment that enriches both your emotional well-being and the bonds you share with others. Prepare to delve deeper into the essential skills required to foster growth in this area, as the journey within you paves the way for more fulfilling connections outside of you. Observe your emotional reactions in various situations to identify patterns and triggers that influence your interactions. Practice active listening by fully engaging with others during conversations, allowing their emotions and perspectives to be acknowledged. Finally, cultivate empathy by seeking to understand the feelings behind others' actions, enabling deeper connections and improved communication. As you continue your journey to elevate your emotional intelligence, it's essential to remember that this is a process that unfolds over time. Every interaction offers an opportunity for growth, and each moment of heightened awareness can lead to more profound connections with those around you. By fully committing to developing this essential skill set, you position yourself to navigate the complexities of interpersonal relationships with grace and competence. Consider the experience of Alex, a customer service representative who works in a high-pressure environment. Initially, he found it challenging to empathize with frustrated customers, often treating their complaints as personal attacks. rather than expressions of distress. Realizing that he could enhance his interactions by embracing emotional intelligence, Alex decided to adopt a new approach. He started to actively reflect on the emotions his customers conveyed, carefully listening to understand their circumstances and needs without judgment. One day, a particularly upset customer called in to voice frustrations about a delayed order. Instead of reacting defensively, Alex took a step back and focused on truly listening to her concerns. He expressed empathy, acknowledging her feelings and validating her experiences. He shared his understanding of how such delays could disrupt plans and lead to disappointment, which undeniably softened the customer's demeanor. As their conversation progressed, the customer began to share more about her situation, allowing Alex to assist her in a way that went beyond resolving her immediate complaint. By exercising emotional intelligence, Alex transformed a potentially negative interaction into a positive outcome. His newfound awareness enabled him to not only address the customer's issue effectively, but also to create a lasting connection built on trust and understanding. This experience reinforced his belief in the power of emotional intelligence, motivating him to continuously hone these skills in every interaction. As you immerse yourself in this transformative journey, cultivate a mindset that welcomes vulnerability as a strength. Emphasizing empathy enables you to foster authentic connections and build meaningful relationships, both personally and professionally. Embracing emotional intelligence can also enhance your leadership capabilities as you learn to recognize the power of connecting with others on a deeper level. Each day presents countless opportunities to elevate your emotional intelligence. Notice how your emotional state influences your interactions, and how responding rather than reacting can shape your relationships in remarkable ways. This commitment to growth will serve as a cornerstone to developing rich relationships, enhancing your maneuverability through life's challenges, and positioning you as a source of support for those around you. In the pursuit of emotional intelligence, remember that progress isn't always linear, and you may encounter moments of discomfort along the path. Embrace these feelings, knowing they contribute to your growth. With dedicated effort and authentic engagement, you will develop the tools to navigate the complexities of human emotions and relationships. Harness the power of emotional intelligence as you move forward, allowing it to illuminate your path toward richer connections, increased empathy, and a more fulfilling life. Your journey toward emotional mastery is just beginning, and the skills you cultivate today will resonate through every facet of your life tomorrow. Take the story of Maya, a dedicated teacher who faced significant challenges when switching to online learning during a sudden school closure. Initially overwhelmed by the new technology and unsure of how to engage her students virtually, she decided to embrace a growth mindset. Instead of giving in to frustration, Maya sought professional development opportunities and reached out to colleagues for support. She experimented with various teaching tools and techniques, learning from failures along the way. When one method didn't resonate with her students, she adapted and tried again, incorporating their feedback. Through her determination, Maya not only enhanced her teaching skills but also fostered a more connected, motivated classroom environment, demonstrating how a growth mindset can transform obstacles into opportunities for improvement. How might you reevaluate a recent challenge you faced and identify the growth opportunities it presented? Consider how adapting your perspective could transform your approach moving forward. How might you integrate new strategies for improving your emotional intelligence into your daily interactions? Think about specific techniques such as active listening or practicing empathy that you can weave into conversations this week. How might you utilize feedback from others to enhance your self-awareness and emotional understanding? Reflect on how seeking diverse perspectives can strengthen your ability to connect with and support those around you. As we conclude this chapter, remember that elevating your emotional intelligence is a powerful way to rewire your interactions, creating deeper connections and enhancing your overall well-being. By developing empathy and self-awareness, you ignite a transformative process that can drastically improve your personal and professional relationships. In our next chapter, we will explore the principles of effective leadership and how to inspire others through your emotional intelligence, equipping you with the skills necessary to foster collaboration and drive positive change. If you're finding these insights beneficial, be sure to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, where we delve deeper into these vital concepts that shape a successful life. Your journey toward emotional mastery continues, and the best is yet to come. Chapter 7. Lead with Purpose and Clarity. Have you ever wondered how great leaders inspire others to follow their vision? Leading with purpose and clarity is not just about giving direction. It's about energizing others and instilling a sense of shared mission that propels everyone forward. When you embody a clear sense of purpose, you create an environment where people feel motivated and connected to the common goal, enhancing not only individual performance, but also team collaboration. This chapter will guide you in harnessing your own purpose to become a more potent leader, ultimately elevating both your life and those around you. At its core, effective leadership flourishes when a leader communicates a compelling vision that resonates deeply with the values of the team. Research suggests that purpose-driven leaders enhance team performance by fostering a sense of belonging, trust, and motivation. According to a study conducted by the University of California, teams led by individuals with a strong sense of purpose consistently outperform those led without clear direction. This insight reinforces the idea that when you lead with intent, you cultivate an atmosphere where others feel empowered and engaged. Consider the journey of James, a small business owner who recognized the importance of leading with purpose. Initially, his focus was predominantly on making profits and meeting quarterly targets. However, after reflecting on the overall impact he wanted to have, James realized he wanted to create a positive community presence as well. He took the time to define his business's core values and articulate a vision that centered on sustainability and local support. This newfound clarity not only transformed his leadership style, but also ignited passion and enthusiasm among his employees. James began introducing staff meetings, where team members could share ideas and engage in discussions about how to bring the company's mission into the community. By creating an inclusive environment where everyone's voice mattered, he inspired creativity and collaboration. Employees felt motivated to go above and beyond, rallying around hard work that aligned with their collective values. Instead of simply pushing for numbers, James positioned his team to understand and own their mission. They were no longer just employees. They became advocates for a cause they genuinely cared about, which resulted in improved morale and elevated performance. Leading with purpose and clarity unlocks a profound potential within teams, allowing individuals to strive towards something greater than themselves. This fulfilling direction helps individuals navigate challenges with conviction and inspires persistence in the face of adversity. As a leader, you have the power to influence not only outcomes but also the emotional landscape of those who follow you. By prioritizing clear communication and a shared sense of mission, you become a beacon of inspiration that others willingly rally around. As you embark on this journey to enhance your leadership skills, remember that leading with purpose is not solely about your vision. It's about empowering others to see themselves within that narrative. Challenge yourself to articulate your own purpose clearly and share that enthusiasm with your team. Together, you have the opportunity to build a movement grounded in authenticity and commitment. The ability to lead effectively lies within you. It simply requires you to embrace your purpose, communicate it with clarity, and inspire those around you to align with that vision. It is time to ignite your potential and step into the ambitious leader you aspire to be, paving the way for a brighter future fueled by shared purpose and collaborative impact. Define your leadership purpose by reflecting on your core values and vision, ensuring clarity surrounding your goals. Communicate this purpose effectively to your team, articulating your vision in a way that resonates and inspires. Finally, cultivate an environment of collaboration and trust, encouraging team members to contribute their unique perspectives and ideas. As you delve deeper into the art of purposeful leadership, It's essential to recognize the foundational role that communication plays in fostering an engaged team dynamic. Effective leaders not only articulate their vision clearly, but also empower their team members to share their thoughts and insights. When people feel valued and heard, it strengthens their commitment to the shared mission, creating a synergy that elevates overall productivity and morale. The journey of effective leadership is akin to a symphony. It thrives when diverse voices come together in harmony. Just think about Emma, a nonprofit director who understood the significance of collective input in shaping her organization's direction. She made a point of hosting regular feedback sessions where employees could express their ideas and concerns, emphasizing that every voice mattered. These gatherings became a platform for thoughtful discussions, leading to fresh perspectives that enriched their initiatives. One such session sparked a conversation about community outreach programs. Emma listened intently as her staff shared their thoughts, leading to a brainstorming session that produced innovative new programs tailored to the community's needs. Not only did these initiatives provide vital support, but they also enhanced team engagement, as employees were inspired to see their contributions reflected in tangible outcomes. Emma's ability to listen and integrate their ideas reinforced her purpose as a leader and strengthened the bond between her and her team. Instilling this sense of ownership and collaboration starts with recognizing that diverse perspectives bring invaluable insights. The more leaders encourage their teams to actively participate in discussions, the richer the dialogue becomes. Accepting input from different voices helps surface potential challenges and solutions that may align closely with the organization's values and mission. Additionally, as you strive to lead with clarity, be intentional in celebrating successes and acknowledging contributions, whether big or small. Recognition fuels motivation, fostering an environment where team members feel encouraged to bring their best selves to work. When individuals know their efforts are acknowledged and appreciated, they are more likely to invest wholeheartedly in sharing future ideas and pursuing collective goals. This recognition serves as reinforcement, validating the importance of their role in the larger picture. Remember that effective leadership is a continually evolving journey. As you practice defining your purpose and communicating it with clarity, focus on nurturing a culture of collaboration where innovation flourishes. In cultivating this environment, you actively engage and connect those around you, facilitating relationships that reinforce trust, loyalty, and creativity. As you move forward, embrace the principle that your leadership is only as powerful as the connections you foster. The ability to unify your team under a shared purpose is essential for successful leadership. Empowering others to contribute their insights transforms a simple team into a proactive and engaged community driven toward a common vision. Each conversation becomes an opportunity for growth, collaboration, and shared success. Interpret your role as a leader as not merely guiding others, but as a collaborative force that harnesses the strengths of diverse individuals. Lead with purpose and clarity, and watch how vibrant connections spark motivated action within your team, bringing your communal vision to life. Your leitmotif as a leader will become one of inspiration, innovation, and unity, paving the way for countless achievements on the horizon. The influence of purposeful leadership resonates far beyond goals. It creates a legacy of impact that uplifts everyone involved. Meet Clara, a project manager at a tech startup who faced a major setback when an important product launch was delayed due to unforeseen technical issues. Initially disheartened, Clara chose to adopt a growth mindset instead of wallowing in frustration. She organized brainstorming sessions with her team to identify the root causes of the issues, treating each problem as a learning opportunity. By encouraging open dialogue and collaboration, Clara fostered an environment where team members felt empowered to share innovative solutions. Together, they reworked the project timeline and implemented new processes to avoid similar setbacks in the future. Clara's proactive approach not only secured a successful launch, but also strengthened her team's resilience, proving that embracing challenges can lead to extraordinary growth and improvement. How might you approach a recent challenge in your life with a growth mindset rather than viewing it as a setback? Reflect on what lessons you could extract from this experience and how they could inform your future actions. How might you create a supportive environment within your team or social circle that encourages open communication and collaboration? Consider specific strategies you can implement to foster a culture of empathy and shared problem-solving. How might you incorporate regular reflection into your routine to better understand your responses to challenges? Explore how journaling or discussing experiences with a trusted friend can enhance your self-awareness and contribute to your personal growth journey. As we conclude this chapter, remember that leading with purpose and clarity allows you to rewire your influence, igniting a collective passion that empowers those around you. By articulating your vision and embracing collaboration, you create a blueprint for success that elevates both individual and team potential. In our next chapter, we will explore how to cultivate effective leadership practices that inspire trust and motivation, ensuring your leadership presence is felt deeply within your organization. If you find these insights valuable, be sure to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, where we dive deeper into transformative concepts designed to support your journey to exceptional leadership. Together, we can inspire lasting change and growth as you continue on this incredible adventure. Chapter 8. Expand Influence and Impact. Have you ever wondered what sets exceptional leaders apart from the rest in terms of their ability to influence and inspire others? Expanding your influence and impact is essential in cultivating strong relationships and driving positive change. This chapter explores how you can enhance your ability to connect with others, leveraging your unique strengths and values to create ripples of transformative influence. When you align your actions with your purpose, you establish a powerful presence that resonates with those around you, making them more receptive to your ideas and vision. Every interaction you have is an opportunity to expand your influence. Whether with colleagues, friends, or community members, how you communicate and connect can significantly affect your impact. Research from the field of social psychology indicates that individuals with high emotional intelligence tend to have a greater influence on others and inspire collaboration. This insight emphasizes the importance of not only being aware of your own emotions, but also recognizing and responding to the emotions in others. When you communicate with empathy and authenticity, you can forge genuine connections that motivate and inspire others to pursue shared goals. Let's reflect on the experience of Clara, a team leader in a nonprofit organization who successfully expanded her influence by focusing on meaningful relationships and collaborative efforts. In her role, she often faced resistance when introducing new initiatives. Realizing the importance of buy-in, Clara adopted a more empathetic approach. She organized informal gatherings, giving team members a platform to express their ideas, concerns, and aspirations. Through these sessions, Clara not only listened actively, but also showed appreciation for their input. By genuinely valuing her team's perspectives, she transformed the atmosphere into one of trust and collaboration. This shift in approach led to a significant increase in engagement among team members. During one particular meeting, a staff member proposed a radical new approach to outreach that had initially met skepticism. Instead of dismissing it, Clara encouraged the team to brainstorm ways to implement the idea. This collaborative spirit ignited creativity and enthusiasm, ultimately leading to a groundbreaking campaign that surpassed previous outreach efforts. By including her team and valuing their contributions, Clara expanded her influence dramatically, while enriching the team's sense of ownership in the work they were doing together. As you explore ways to expand your influence, understand that your genuine desire to uplift and empower others plays a crucial role. Creating an environment where individuals feel safe to express their thoughts not only enhances your connection with them, but also amplifies your impact. It's important to approach each interaction with an open heart and mind, knowing that everyone has valuable insights. Embrace the idea that you are not just compelled to lead, but are also there to serve, nurture, and inspire. By fostering collaboration and drawing on the strengths of those around you, you will naturally build a more inclusive community and widen the scope of your influence. Ultimately, Expanding your influence and impact requires a shift in mindset, from viewing your relationships as hierarchies to seeing them as partnerships. The more you empower those around you to embrace their own strengths and share their ideas, the greater your collective potential will become. Each person you connect with can become an ally in advancing your shared mission, creating a ripple effect that amplifies your influence far beyond what you could accomplish alone. Lead with authenticity, embrace collaboration, and watch as your power to inspire and implement grows beyond your expectations. This journey of expanding your influence invites you to reflect positively on your leadership and its ability to create lasting, meaningful impact. Identify the strengths and unique perspectives that you bring to your interactions and leverage them to connect with others. Listen actively to those around you, focusing on their emotions and thoughts to foster a deeper understanding. Finally, create collaborative opportunities for engagement, encouraging shared goals that amplify collective impact. As you delve deeper into expanding your influence, recognize the profound effect that authentic communication holds over the perceptions and feelings of others. When you approach interactions with genuine curiosity and openness, you create a ripple effect that fosters trust. This vital component of connection nurtures relationships and grants you a stronger foothold within your network, enabling you to inspire others toward mutual goals. Enhancement of your influence often begins with the simple yet powerful act of listening. Genuine attentiveness demonstrates that you value others' opinions and insights, allowing you to offer support when needed. Social interactions can be intricate, colored by varying emotions and perspectives. Understanding these nuances enables you to navigate relationships more effectively. By empathizing with others, you not only strengthen connections through shared understanding, but also empower them to feel seen and heard. This ensures that communication flows freely, creating an environment ripe for collaboration and innovation. Let's consider the approach taken by Michael, a manager at a technology firm who sought to improve collaboration between departments. Initially facing skepticism, especially from teams used to working in silos, Michael decided to take an unconventional approach. He introduced cross-pollination sessions where team members from various departments could meet and discuss their projects and challenges. During these sessions, he encouraged team members to share not just their successes, but also their setbacks, fostering an open exchange that transcended hierarchical boundaries. Taking the time to listen closely during these gatherings revealed underlying challenges and sparked innovative ideas that might otherwise have gone unexplored. Employees felt empowered by the opportunity to showcase their talents, while simultaneously gaining insights into how other teams functioned. As connections deepened, momentum built throughout the firm, breaking down barriers that had hampered progress before. The atmosphere shifted dramatically, with employees now eager to collaborate on projects and share resources. Michael's commitment to fostering these multidimensional relationships resulted in a renewed sense of purpose throughout the organization, illustrating the profound influence that can arise from dedicated listening and intentional connection. The flow of good communication serves as a foundation for expanding your influence. As you navigate the dynamics of collaboration, embrace the belief that your capacity to connect with others is not only instrumental in reaching shared goals, but it is also integral to shaping a positive culture. Focus on recognizing individuals for their unique gifts and fostering their participation in collaborative efforts. This empowers them to invest personally in collective achievements. Ultimately, as you work to expand your influence, continually reflect on how you might uplift others. By creating a culture of trust and respect, you harness the power of collaboration, resulting in outcomes far superior to those prompted solely by individual efforts. Understand that by improving your connections with others, you elevate not just yourself, but also those around you, contributing to a supportive ecosystem where innovation can thrive. Watch as, together, you all achieve not only the goals established, but also transformative experiences that launch everyone further along their journey. Your capable leadership can ignite potential that inspires action, fostering an environment that encourages growth, creativity, and meaningful collaboration. As you refine your influence, remember that it is through empowering others that you amplify your own impact, elevating yourself and those around you to new heights of achievement and communal success. This journey of influence is yours to shape. Embrace the opportunity to lead authentically and impactfully. Meet Aisha, a marketing coordinator who once struggled with public speaking. Faced with the prospect of presenting a critical marketing strategy to the executive team, she felt a wave of anxiety and self-doubt. Instead of avoiding the challenge, Aisha decided to adopt a growth mindset. She enrolled in a public speaking workshop where she learned techniques for managing anxiety and effectively engaging her audience. Aisha practiced tirelessly, seeking feedback from colleagues and refining her approach. When the day of the presentation arrived, she approached it with newfound confidence and clarity. Her passion for the project shone through, earning her praise and inspiring her team. Aisha's transformation demonstrates how embracing challenges can lead to remarkable personal growth and success. How might you confront a fear or challenge in your life with a growth mindset, using it as an opportunity for learning and self-improvement? Reflect on what specific steps you could take to embrace this challenge rather than shy away from it. How might you create a support system around you to enhance your journey toward personal growth? Explore how connecting with friends, mentors, or colleagues can provide the encouragement and accountability needed to tackle your aspirations. How might you shift your perspective on failure as a stepping stone rather than an endpoint? Consider how reframing your thoughts about setbacks can empower you to view each experience as a valuable lesson that contributes to your overall growth and success. In closing this chapter, remember that expanding your influence requires you to ignite authentic connections and rewire how you communicate with those around you. By engaging others and valuing their perspectives, you craft a powerful blueprint for collaboration that not only enhances your relationships, but also drives collective success. As we transition to the next chapter, we will explore the nuances of building effective teams and how to harness their unique strengths to achieve shared goals. If you're enjoying these insights, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, where we continue to delve into transformative concepts that empower you on your journey. Together, we will create the impact you envision and shape the future you desire. Chapter 9. Evolve Relentlessly. Live Fully. Have you ever felt the exhilarating pull of change, urging you to evolve, but also filling you with trepidation? Embracing constant evolution is essential for living a fully realized life. It requires letting go of the comfort of the familiar and diving into new experiences that promote growth. This chapter encourages you to view life as a dynamic journey, one that is more vibrant and rewarding when you remain open to continuous evolution. By cultivating a mindset that values change, you can navigate through life's uncertainties with grace and enthusiasm, turning challenges into breathtaking opportunities for personal development. Staying stagnant often seems easier, but it's through the ebb and flow of transformation that we uncover our fullest potential. Research shows that individuals who engage in lifelong learning, whether through acquiring new skills, exploring hobbies, or embracing personal challenges, tend to report higher levels of satisfaction and fulfillment. According to a study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, people who actively pursue growth opportunities exhibit greater resilience and better mental well-being. This insight highlights the importance of proactively seeking paths for evolution, propelling you to venture beyond comfort zones and allowing each experience to shape you. Reflecting on the journey of Daniel, a writer who perceived himself as stifled by a lack of inspiration, reveals the transformative power of evolution. For years, Daniel followed the same writing routine, stuck in a repetitive cycle that left him uninspired and frustrated. One day, after a particularly challenging writing block, he realized he needed to change something significant. He decided to take a break from his usual genres and enroll in an art class. This decision took him outside of his comfort zone, and while he initially struggled with the unfamiliar medium, he also discovered a newfound passion for self-expression through art. Inspired by his creative journey, Daniel began incorporating visual elements into his writing, enhancing his storytelling with vivid imagery and illustrations. As Daniel explored this new avenue, his confidence grew, leading him to approach writing with a fresh perspective. The act of evolving continually enriched his craft, transforming his relationship with writing from a source of frustration to a deeply fulfilling and expressive pursuit. His evolution ultimately opened doors to collaborations and opportunities he had never imagined, illustrating the profound impact of embracing change wholeheartedly. Embrace your journey of evolution as a continuous arc filled with twists, turns, and enlightening discoveries. View each moment as an invitation to transform, adapt, and grow, allowing your experiences to refine your understanding of the world. Ground yourself in the knowledge that you possess the ability to navigate change with strength and poise, ultimately defining your trajectory. Your evolution is an exciting testament to your resiliency. In the pursuit of living fully, let curiosity guide your steps. Each new experience is a piece of the mosaic that is your life. When you embrace opportunities for self-discovery, you create endless pathways for growth and fulfillment. Challenge yourself to ask, what would happen if I stepped beyond my current boundaries? This transformative mindset empowers you to reimagine the life you desire, reshaping not only your path but also the potential for the impact you will have on others. As you delve further into the exhilarating journey of evolution, remember that embracing change is a vital component of living a vibrant life. Evolving relentlessly not only enriches your self-understanding, but also sets the stage for a fulfilling existence, replete with possibilities and new experiences. This journey invites you to redefine what it means to thrive, offering countless opportunities to grow, learn, and embrace the essence of living fully. Identify areas in your life where you feel stagnant or unfulfilled, and approach them with curiosity and an open mindset. Embrace discomfort as a vital part of your growth journey by agreeing to step outside your comfort zone. Finally, set clear intentions for your growth, focusing on actionable steps that align with your evolving aspirations. As the journey of personal evolution unfolds, it becomes essential to actively seek new experiences that challenge and inspire you. Committing to this journey requires both courage and a willingness to embrace uncertainty. Growth flourishes when you remain open-minded to the transformative power of new ideas, perspectives, and experiences. When you actively choose to engage with life, even in the face of discomfort, you not only broaden your horizons, but also deepen your understanding of yourself. Consider the story of Laura, an HR professional who was initially apprehensive about the potential changes brought on by the rise of remote work. Instead of resisting the shift, Laura recognized an opportunity for personal and professional growth. She enrolled in a series of online workshops focused on virtual team management and employee engagement in remote settings. At first, the new concepts and technology felt overwhelming, but with determination and practice, Laura gradually adapted and began applying her newfound knowledge. Through this engagement, not only did Laura transform her approach to leadership, but she also developed innovative strategies to foster connection within her team, which was now spread across various locations. By facilitating virtual team-building activities, she recognized the importance of maintaining morale and cohesion during a time of transition. Laura's proactive stance to embrace change not only benefited her career, but also sparked inspiration in her colleagues. Her commitment to evolving with the changing workplace ultimately strengthened her team's bond and created opportunities for collaboration that previously hadn't existed. Leading by example, Laura's story illustrates how embracing change and prioritizing personal growth can illuminate possibilities that enrich both your life and the lives of those around you. The beauty of evolution resides in this interplay. As you commit to transforming yourself, you inherently empower others to do the same. Every time you step beyond your comfort zone, you pave the way for creativity and innovation to flourish. Continually remind yourself that evolution is not static. It is an ever-unfolding narrative filled with dynamic shifts, learning experiences, and growing connections. Each time you confront a fear or challenge, rather than retreating, harness the mindset that views these moments as pivotal turning points along your path. Recognizing the potential for growth within discomfort is essential to maintaining the momentum of your journey. As you move ahead, allow the excitement of new possibilities to propel you into action. Recognize the moments that invite you to reconsider habits, revisit relationships, and explore untapped potential. Cultivating this sense of curiosity not only enhances your adaptability, but also enriches your understanding of the world around you, creating more profound and diverse connections. Surround yourself with inspiration, whether through books, podcasts, or engaging discussions with others who embrace change. The insights gained during your journey will ultimately shape your evolutionary path. Seek out those who inspire you to embrace their stories of growth and let their experiences propel you forward. As you navigate through the thrill of continuous evolution, remind yourself to celebrate each step taken, no matter how incremental it may seem. The journey of growth is comprised of milestones that build upon one another and can transform the essence of who you are. By embracing the possibility that lies in every change, you not only commit to personal evolution, but become a beacon of inspiration for others on their own journeys. Embrace the ongoing adventure of life and the extraordinary opportunities for transformation it offers every single day. Consider the journey of Ethan, a high school student with a passion for music who faced the fear of performing in public. Despite his talent, the thought of singing solo on stage filled him with anxiety. Rather than allow his fears to hold him back, Ethan approached the situation with a growth mindset. He started by performing for small groups of friends to build his confidence. Each performance offered invaluable feedback and affirmations that nurtured his skills. Gradually, Ethan took on larger audiences, including a school talent show. With every note sung, he discovered not only his love for performing, but also the joy of connecting with others. Ethan's transformation exemplifies how facing fears can lead to personal growth and newfound resilience. How might you identify a specific fear that has been holding you back from pursuing your passions? Reflect on how embracing a growth mindset could empower you to confront this fear and take actionable steps toward overcoming it. How might you create opportunities for yourself to practice a skill or activity that challenges your comfort zone? Consider how starting small and gradually increasing your exposure can help build your confidence and capability. How might you seek feedback from others on your growth journey? Explore how surrounding yourself with supportive individuals can help reinforce your progress and provide valuable insights as you expand your horizons. As we wrap up this chapter, remember that embracing a growth mindset allows you to rewire your thoughts and reactions, igniting a powerful transformation that propels you toward your aspirations. By confronting your fears and stepping beyond your comfort zone, you are laying the groundwork for a life rich with possibilities. In the next chapter, we will delve into harnessing the power of self-reflection, exploring how it can serve as a crucial tool in your journey toward continual growth and self-discovery. If you found these insights enlightening, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, where we dive deeper into the concepts that foster positive change. Together, let's continue shaping the future you envision, one empowering step at a time. As we conclude this journey, you have transformed limiting beliefs into unstoppable habits, empowering yourself through the insights shared in each chapter. Now is the time to take action. Choose one blueprint from this book and apply it today. Share your victory with your community, celebrating the growth you fostered. Thank you for investing in your personal development and embracing the belief that lifelong success flourishes from daily efforts. If you found value in this content, please like, comment, and subscribe to the Brainpower Blueprint YouTube channel. Together, let's continue to inspire and uplift each other on the path to greatness.